This is a coffee morning session. I'm D, and you're watching 1833. What's going on, people? How are we doing? How are we feeling? So, the start of this one, it's a Monday, and it's a week. So it's a bank holiday weekend. So that's why we're doing this on a Monday, and I'm not just drinking before work. So we have coffee today. My coffee has some rum bar. I should always. I know what I'm really bad. I should always check when I've done a review. I am pretty certain I've done a review for this already. If I've done, it'll be in one of these corners, linking to it. Second thing, new cup. Oh, firstly, it's an Arsenal mug. It's a lovely Arsenal mug. So new mug, D for D. And you can insert your joke about Arsenal not winning any cups this season. Feel free. I'm all for it. That was a day, the cup. Oh, that over there. When I started doing that, I didn't think it'd be in frame. I thought it'd be just out of frame. So the rips are from when I had the swatches of paint. And I took them off, and then there's patches. They've actually got 13 or 14 different colours. Essentially, they're all variations of the colour white. Some are more white than others, as you can see on the wall. But there's going to be a selection of colours, because obviously I'm going to paint the wall. So it's going to be a change later this summer in terms of how this looks in here. Let's look out for that one. So we've done the wall, we've done the cup, we've done the day of the week. All right, so what am I talking to you guys about today? What am I talking to you about today? There's two ways to frame this. My preferred way of framing it is, some of you are savages. The other view is, some of you are less bougie. But what I'm talking about is this. Oh, sorry. Another thing, that's the hair. That's another thing. God, lots of new things to talk about. Yes, the hair. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, guys, I would change my hair a lot on the channel, so you're not surprised about that. So as I was saying, some of you are savages. And I realise this because as we get into the summer months now, toward the end of May, June starts later this week. I've realised some of you don't have a winter or a summer duvet. You just have one duvet for the year. You are savages. How do you sleep? Either your duvet is too hot for the summer, or it's too cold for the winter. That's why you have to have two. It's like just having one coat you wear all year round. You have to have a couple of coats, because your winter coat is too hot for the summer, your summer coat is too thin for the winter. It's exactly the same logic with a duvet. So let's say this. It's always a tricky moment. The winter to summer is always more tricky than summer to winter. But your winter to summer duvet is, you have to... I could have changed it. I've sort of changed it today. That's where this conversation starts from. I've changed it today. And it's been a topic of discussion. It's been a thought in my mind for about nearly a month now. Because what happens is the weather starts to get warmer. And you think, okay, it's about time. And what happens is you have a warmer night here, a warmer night there. And what you're really looking for is some consistency, because you don't want to get 2 warm nights, change it, and then you got a couple of cold nights, thinking, damn. So you're looking for a bit of consistency in weather, or in temperatures anyway. what you also find is, and this is a bit more serious, and probably some of you probably don't realize this. If you're having bad night's sleep, it may be because you're too hot. Your body has to your body has to operate within a certain window, and I've noticed that my sleep's getting worse. It's because I'm too bloody hot under the duvet. So, yeah. Hence the winter one is out. I think so. Just to give you an understanding, I think also I don't think Americans have this thing. I don't think Americans have duvets. I don't think you do the duvet thing. Because I think guys just have sheets. I'm sure I saw some sort of docu thing and it talked about duvets not a thing in America, but someone will correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, my winter duvet is about, I want to say like it's a 14 tog, maybe a little bit, could be a little bit higher. It's not, I don't think it's over, I don't remember, I bought this a long time ago, but it's seriously, so the tog, and it's darkened down, so it's duck and goose feathers in it, really weighty, really warm, nice. My summer one is something like a 3 tog or something like that. It's really, so it's, in terms of like, the winter one's like this thick, some one's like this thin. Like it's a big, no, the winter one's like chunky, and the thin one, yeah. Someone's like a blanket almost, barely a duvet. It like in the duvet covers, it's swimming in the duvet covers because it's so thin. Where the winter one kind of sits snugly, so it gives you an idea, give representation. God, I can't get the words out. I need some more coffee or less rum, one or two. So that's what I wanted to share, because it's a thing where I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been talking to a few people about when they're changing theirs, and I realised that some people don't have that to change. And so, well, some people did also having the same debate with me when they're changing making the switch from winter to summer. This is the most first world conversation I've probably had in this channel. Actually, no, it's not the most, but it's definitely a very much a first world conversation. These are first world problems. This is a middle class problem. Yeah, 100%. This is middle class problems. And I guess that makes a middle class. Am I middle class? Maybe. Probably. Yeah, probably. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about today. So it's a nice day today. It's not hot, but I'm out today. I'm out to what's the name again? City Splash. It's a little day festival in London. Some good artists, I'm looking forward to see some good artists. I got Taris Riley. I'm looking forward to see. I was gonna say goodbye, but I wanted to share this lineup with you because this lineup is quite tasty. Just give me a moment. Let's get it up. City. All right. So the lineup. Popcorn. Jeez, I forgot about Popcorn. Where'd the thing gone? You got Popcorn, Taris Riley, and Spice as headliners. Looking forward to see Miss Dynamite. Not seen her for a little while. Heartless Crew, yeah. You know, can't go wrong with. So, as man like Heartless Crew, Pioneer, Super D, Cold Steps, Terminal 4, I see and hand them all the time, so I'm not even too worried about if I miss their sets. Rampage will be live. Shawnee B will be live. So those two sets I might try to find, but I also want to see Popcorn, Teddy Riley, Taris Riley, and Spice. I'm less worried about, but it should be a good day. Actually, a fun day out. Can't go too mad. I got work in the morning. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to the office. Anyway, before I say goodbye, when I get more colours up, I might ask some of you guys what you think about the colours. I'll focus in on them more, because I'm looking in the screen and you can see the variation, right? But some of them look quite similar. So the top two look similar. The third one you can see is different, and the fourth one you can see is different to the other ones. And then the two over this side look very similar in the camera right now. I think in real life, the top one's a little bit lighter than the bottom one. But yeah, I'm gonna have a few colours. New sofas coming as well. Yeah, things are going in.